In part 1 of this series, we conducted 3 tests on Johns Manfield GoBoard sealant. Number 1, can you seal a foam shower pan to GoBoard walls using only the sealant? Number 2, can you get away with a 1/2 inch band instead of the full 1 inch band the manufacturer requires? And number 3, how strong is it when bonding a GoBoard curb directly to concrete? These aren't typical conditions. We push the limits, and I'm going to give you the results of all 3 right now. Okay, so this glue has been drying now for probably about 15 hours. We're going to do a test on this. And we are leaking already. Wow, but it looks as though it's coming from 3 different corners. Now, this being said, I'm not a huge fan of these water tests anyway, because it's kind of a crazy scenario. I mean, you're not going to fill a shower up with water, you know, with everything plugged up. I mean, it's meant to drain. If you've got a problem with the drain, then you've got, you just got a plumber problem. So you need to get the drain fixed. So I've never been a big fan of these tests, but I'll say this one has failed. Okay, I don't know why, but I just really could not give up on this test. I really thought this would work. I went back and looked at some of the other footage, and I noticed that I didn't really glue all the way to the corners when I was gluing this thing together. And then as I was gluing up the sides, I made sure to put glue on every single corner and every side to make sure it would all work. All right, guys, like I said, I really didn't want to give up on this. I really think this will work. I just needed to go back and correct a few things. This is number 2. We're going to test this one, pour some water in it, see what happens. If it doesn't leak right away, we'll leave it overnight, and we'll see what happens from here. Here's part 2. Okay, guys, I don't see any issues so far. We don't have any water running out from under it. So I went ahead and made a line before I finished filling it up to see if it's going to do what we hope it does and hold this water overnight. If we come back and we see it's dropped below that line, or we see water on the table, of course we're going to know it failed. But so far it's not leaking, and that's a good sign. So we're going to keep it overnight, see if it works, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it looks as though this trick failed. Well, as bad as I wanted this guy's trick to work, it just failed. I do believe that there's something we can do to save both of these first theories, though. This is a product also by Johns Manfield, and it is a fabric mesh that we can actually embed into the sealant itself. So instead of doing a small band or a 1 inch band, you'll do like a 3 inch band across your seam, and then you can actually embed this into that. And I want to do a separate video where I try this on the same box. I want to put it down on the corners and down in the bottom to simulate doing it in a shower pan, and I'd like to test that as well to see if maybe this will help with that. Now, one thing I do think it will help with is when you put it on your band, the guy that I told you, there's a YouTube video where he's showing how it doesn't want to stick to the sealant. The thinset and the tile wants to come right off of that sealant. I think this is going to help out, and we're going to test this as well when we do the other test. But you can take this and embed it on your seam, and then your tile and everything should have a lot better chance bonding to this. So we'll test both of those out in a future video. What? Can I bust it yet? No, you can't bust it. It's a test. I'm gonna go easy at first. All right, well, let's go. Did I get gold? This is why I usually like to work alone. Well, as you can see, guys, the strength test worked out pretty well. Matter of fact, this piece is still stuck down really good. And I think this strength test really turned out great. As far as bonding this to the concrete, shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Well, be sure to leave your comments below. Go here and check out episode 1 and subscribe for more videos like this from the Bath Lab.